Hey everyone, back again for another deep dive, and this time we're tackling something I think we all struggle with.
Oh, yeah.
Planners. Well, more like actually using them, you know?
Right. Getting things done.
Exactly. How to make them work for you, not against you. And we found this system that's
Interesting.
all about making sure those dreams and goals, the stuff we really want to do, don't get lost in the everyday shuffle.
I like that.
Yeah. So this system, it's not just about work stuff, it's about making those personal goals happen too.
That's so key. It's like we often compartmentalize, right? Work over here, personal life way over there.
Yeah,
But this system, it kind of brings it all together.
it does. And it all starts with this idea, this quote actually. Dreams are just dreams, but once you write down those dreams, they become real.
Oh, I love that.
Right. Denzel Washington. Pretty powerful, huh?
Yeah, it is. And, it's like that act of writing things down.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're making this commitment, to yourself.
Thirdly, accountability, like you said.
Exactly. Like it's out there, tangible.
And he was talking about how, coming from a background as a traveling salesman, it's so easy to get caught up in the go, go, go.
Oh, yeah, that constant motion.
And your schedule just runs your life.
Totally get that. I think anyone who's busy, whether they're, freelancing or running a business, part of a team, it's that same feeling.
That's so true.
So how does this system actually work? Give me the breakdown.
Okay, so first up, the monthly overview.
Okay.
But this isn't just like appointments and meetings.
Right.
It's about those big goals for the month. What do you want to achieve? And just as important, how are you going to track your progress?
Love it. Setting the stage.
Yeah, that big picture view can be super helpful when you're, feeling a bit lost in the day-to-day.
And then what's next?
Then we zoom in, break it down week by week.
Okay.
And this is where you get specific, scheduling those key tasks, appointments, and this is important, making time for those personal goals.
Yes. Not just saying, oh, I'll fit it in, but actually putting it in the schedule.
Right. If it's in the planner, it's real.
Love it. It's like, sending yourself a message that, hey, this is important.
Exactly. Okay, so we got the monthly, the weekly. What's next?
Hit me with it.
The daily pages. This is where it gets down to the nitty-gritty, those to-do lists.
Yeah.
But he actually makes a point of putting both work and personal stuff together.
Interesting. Not separate lists.
Nope. It's all integrated because that's how life really is.
Yes,
Right.
true. Always switching gears.
And when you see everything together, it's a lot easier to get real about what you can actually get done.
Right, and make those decisions about how you spend your energy.
Exactly. It's like bringing those two worlds together in a way that actually makes sense.
Okay, I'm liking this system more and more. Anything else?
Oh, yeah. He also talks about using that notes section.
Ah, the catch-all.
Exactly. But not just for random stuff. It's for, like, brain dumps.
How does,
Reminders. And here's the cool part. Motivational quotes.
like little pep talks sprinkled throughout?
I know. He actually shared one last week that really resonated with me. Your need for acceptance will make you invisible in this world.
Whoa.
Right. That's Jim Carrey. It's a good reminder to be yourself.
Powerful stuff. Yeah, that idea of self-belief, not letting the need to fit in, hold you back.
Exactly. It's about defining success on your own terms, not someone else's.
Love that. Okay, so we've got the big picture stuff, the daily actions, and these little reminders. I'm starting to see how it all comes together.
It's a system, but it's also, kind of like a journey.
It is. And it's all about finding that balance between, getting things done and actually enjoying the process.
Finding that balance, that's the key,
Yeah.
right? Not just going through the motions, but actually, feeling good about it.
Yeah. And I think what's cool about this system is you're thinking about your goals in all these different time frames.
Oh, interesting. Like how so?
You've got that big monthly view, then you break it down week by week, and finally day by day.
I see. So it's like different levels of focus, right?
Exactly. Helps prevent that overwhelmed feeling.
Makes total sense. Because when you chunk it down like that,
Yeah.
it's not so scary, Like those big goals suddenly feel more manageable.
So much more manageable. And he also mentioned this idea of treating your planner like
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
what was it?
A working document.
Yes. Not some precious thing that has to be perfect.
I think we've all been there, though,
Mm-hmm.
that need for everything to be just so
Ugh. I know, it can be paralyzing.
totally. But he was saying it's okay for it to be messy. Scribbles, crossouts, that's real life.
Absolutely. Things change, priorities shift, embrace the mess.
Exactly. It's about progress, not perfection.
Love that. And speaking of progress, I really like how he incorporates those motivational quotes.
Me too. It's like a little boost every time you open it up.
I know. Sometimes you just need that little reminder, to keep you going.
Totally. Okay, so we've talked about the monthly, weekly, daily, even those little nuggets of
Yeah.
inspiration. But what about the big stuff?
Yeah.
Like those goals that even with a system still feel kind of daunting.
That's where that initial brainstorming, that goal-setting time comes in.
Okay, so this is before the planner even comes
Yes,
out.
exactly. You got to figure out what you actually want. What are those big dreams, both personal and professional?
I see. So get clear on those
Yeah.
first.
And then break them down. Because a goal without a plan, it's just a wish.
So true. Turning those aspirations into, actual steps.
Exactly. And this is especially important, I think, for entrepreneurs, small business owners, anyone who wears a lot of hats.
Oh, for sure. Because it's so easy to get caught in that day-to-day stuff.
Yeah. And lose sight of the big picture.
So with this system, you're being intentional, making conscious choices about your time.
Owning your schedule instead of it owning you.
Okay, I love that. But what if someone is listening to this and they're like, whoa, this is a lot.
Right.
Any advice for someone who might be feeling a bit overwhelmed?
Start small. That's my advice.
Small, like how?
Don't try to do everything at once. Pick one area, the one that's causing you the most stress, and start there.
So maybe just the work schedule for a week, or just focusing on a personal goal.
Exactly. It's about finding a rhythm and building from there.
Makes sense, because
Yeah.
everyone's different, right? What works for one person might not work for another.
That's so true. Experiment. Find what clicks for you.
He had a good point about celebrating those small wins, too.
Oh, yeah, that's huge. So easy to forget.
It's like those little dopamine hits. Keeps you motivated.
Right. Because progress isn't always, these massive leaps.
Small steps, consistency, and celebrating along the way, that's the recipe.
It is, no matter what your goals are. It's that mindset that makes all the difference.
Love it. It's about feeling good about the process, not just the end result.
Absolutely. It's about creating a life that feels good on all those levels.
And those wins, they don't have to be work-related, right? It's about those personal goals, too.
Oh, absolutely. We're talking like finally learning that new language
Right.
or picking up that paintbrush again,
Oh, those are the best.
booking that trip. All those things we keep saying someday. Wow.
Someday. Yeah, they're so easy to put off, but they're the ones that, really make life richer.
They do. And it's funny because he specifically talked about even when he was traveling nonstop for work, crazy schedule, he still made time for those things.
Wow, that's commitment.
It is. Because he knew if he didn't actually put it in the schedule,
Yeah,
it wouldn't happen.
so true. We all have the same 24 hours, right? It's all about choices.
Exactly. So let's think about our listeners for a sec. What's one small step they can take, like today, to start using this system?
Ooh, good question. Okay, I would say grab a piece of paper or open a note on your phone, whatever works, and just write down one personal goal you want to achieve this week.
Just one.
Just one. Start small. Got to build that momentum.
Right, baby steps.
Exactly. Don't overwhelm yourself before you even begin.
Makes sense.
And then think about one tiny thing you can do today to get a little closer to that goal.
Love that. Doesn't have to be this big, huge thing.
Just a little nudge in the right direction.
And then once you do it,
Yes.
celebrate that win, even if it seems small.
So important. Got to keep that motivation going.
I think once people start using this system, seeing how it actually works, they'll be hooked. Because who doesn't want to feel more organized, more productive, and, ultimately happier?
It's not just about checking things off the list, right?
Right.
It's about creating a life you actually love.
It is. And it starts with that decision to take control of your time, to prioritize what really matters.
So to all our amazing listeners out there,
Yes.
we challenge you, give this system a try, see what happens.
We believe in you. You got this.
And hey, remember, the journey of 1,000 miles, it all starts with a single step.
That first step. So take it today.
Let's make it happen. Until next time,
Keep diving deep.
and keep reaching for those dreams.